Hello, welcome, good morning. Josh the RV Nerd here with Bish's RV with kind of a special news bulletin for you. This is the kind of thing that normally I'd include in my industry update video, but a major thing kind of happened last night. Thor has strategically reassigned Heartland into the Jayco family of RVs. Now, the reason that I wanted to break normal protocol and make a special call-out video on this is I've been around this industry for a while, and when this happens, there's a lot of people that don't understand what this means, what will happen down the line. The rumor mill starts getting out of hand, and I start seeing stuff pop across like these Facebook groups. I've already received one message this morning, even though this press release just came out yesterday. People have said, I heard Heartland has closed. Is that true? No. So what I want to do is kind of actually lay down what this means, what it could mean for you as a customer or as an existing RV owner. Like if you're somebody who just bought a Heartland RV or one of its subsidiaries, such as even our own Go Explore RVs, you're wondering, wait a minute, does this mean I no longer have a warranty? You're good. I want to kind of to clear the fears and get the correct information out there before this spins out of control, because I've seen this happen before. So, demystifying rumor number one, Heartland is not being shuttered. Heartland is not being closed. They're being reassigned within the Thor structure of companies. This is very similar in the past to how Crossroads and Dutchman are now both Keystone subsidiaries. Heartland will become a Jayco subsidiary. So Heartland was its own branch of Thor that included things like DRV, Mobile Suites, Cruiser RV, and of course the main Heartland companies. That will all become, a child branch essentially of Jayco RV, which also includes Starcraft, Highland Ridge, Integra. People are going to be asking, why is this happening? Just flat out putting the cards on the table. We are in a downsizing market right now, and the strategic operations, the backside of the business, Jayco is very good about being very efficient and optimal about that and not wasting a lot of money. That could be an area, I don't know for certain, that could be an area where maybe Heartland was struggling a little bit, and they said, well, Jayco's got their processes figured out, slap them under there, make them healthy real quick. That could be one of those things. But again, what about people who have an existing RV covered under warranty? You're good. Basically, you're good, because that's one of the big messages that I wanted to get out there with this video today, because there's a lot of people making a lot of RV content out there, and there's a lot of people where if they can find anything that's even possibly maybe true to scare you, to get quick views, they're going to put it out there. I've never tried to intentionally fearmonger somebody into watching stuff. I want you to know what's real out there. Like if you have a Heartland or a Cruiser or a DRV Mobile Suites kind of product, it's a Thor warranty. These are still Thor products. Thor is still in business. You still have that coverage there. So your the dealership that you've been going to get service work or you purchase that from is still perfectly equally capable of providing that for you. All those support structures are still in place. So what does this mean for the future of Heartland and its subsidiaries now becoming a Jayco subsidiary? Well, very short term, like the immediate, when you look out the window right now, nothing. Right now, nothing is changing. What will happen in a case like this is at the highest levels of the company, things will get kind of dovetailed together, like you're shuffling a deck of playing cards, and they're going to look at, internally, like, how are we spending money? Where are we spending money? What can we do better? And initially, not a great deal will happen. I'm going to estimate that around June, around the 2026 season, is when you may see the first shifts or adjustments taking place there. Now, what those look like, there's a couple different ways that could play out, and there is absolutely zero information and clarity as to what is going to happen here. What I'm about to share with you is pure theory and possibility based on experience that I have just being in this business for a while and seeing similar things like this happen before. This could result in some levels of homogenization, consolidation, and or flat deletion and retirement of certain products being built. Now, I don't want to offer specific names and suggestions here, because then people, even though I've said this is not confirmed, this is not happening, people say, oh, this guy said this is happening, and they take it all out of context and people get all scared. That's not what I'm trying to do with this video. I'm trying to not have that happen. What I mean here is when the big upper executive top level muckety mucks get together, they look at the financial things, they might say, hey, this one series of trailer or fifth wheel or toy hauler that your company has been building appears to be losing money instead of gaining. And if it doesn't make dollars, then it doesn't make sense. That's when they start making decisions. They might say, we already have that segment covered, and that's why it's not making money, so we're just gonna retire that product and we're just gonna put that name in our back pocket for a little bit. Or they could say, you know, you build two things that are very similar, make them exactly identical and just make two names for the same thing. There's a lot of that in the RV industry. Actually, these kind of up and downturn cycles and consolidation sequences, that's part of the reason we have so many identical twin sister brands out there in the RV industry. It's not the exclusive reason, but that is one of the reasons where that happens a great deal. They might also say certain things like, well, you know, if you start using parts from our supplier over here, where we've already negotiated a better bulk buy deal, we can get the cost down on that product and get it financially a little more healthy. So it is possible that you might see some similarities. Like if you look at a StarCraft Autumn Ridge, or a Highland Ridge stick and tin conventional camper, or a J-Flight, or our own Go Play RVs, you see a great deal of similarity. They absolutely come from the same family and are essentially cut from the same cloth. You may, this is not a guarantee, there's zero information to say this is going to happen, but you might see some of those, again, theoretically, say like Heartland stick and tin trailers start to look a little more like something else that already exists out there that's been proven and has been successful. That's not a guarantee. And a lot of times manufacturers, they want to limit how much of that happens because like if you have a very successful travel trailer out there, you don't want something else to be identical to it, because now all you do is take business from bucket A and put it into bucket B. They like it when each product has its own unique identity, but each product does have to become financially viable. One other little clerical item actually has nothing to do with us at Bish's RV, but it's some information that I got clarity on. That one of the things that we like to do is just try to put information out there for the courtesy of the marketplace, and that will be the Eddie Bauer product, which is a private label exclusive to Camping World. That is being reassigned to Dutchman. So that was originally a product that was coming out of the Dutchman group, and then they that was reassigned under Heartland, but Dutchman was still building some of that, so technically the Eddie Bauer product was built by two different manufacturers, and that's very messy, very muddy, like which trailer, which VIN number got built by which factory, so what team is handling which warranties and stuff like that. It gets very, very messy, and that was very problematic, especially when those were two companies that weren't directly under the same umbrella, because at the time, you know, Heartland was its own branch, and Dutchman was a subsidiary of Keystone, so it's coming from two different teams. Now, there were absolutely staff assigned directly to manage that. It's not like it was a complete cluster. I'm not trying to poison the waters or anything like that. Like, it's not the first time a private label's been done out there. Like, there were teams who were managing that. But Heartland's being reassigned under Jayco, but the Eddie Bauer product is being reassigned away from Heartland and back exclusively into Dutchman. Don't know if that is useful information for everybody, but this is a weird RV marketplace, and just living as close to the Elkhart County Bermuda Triangle as I do, I happen to pick up on these things a little bit quicker than some people. And again, this is that kind of stuff that this stuff gets out of control. The last thing I want to see have happen is, you know, there's some YouTube screamer video where someone's like, Heartland's going out of business, everyone's screwed. No, that's not happening. That's not happening whatsoever. And again, if you're an existing Heartland customer, you're gonna be okay. You still have warranty, you still have your protections, and in theory, moving forward, the part of the reason this is being done is to provide you with better service and better back-end clerical support than maybe what you had received. So, if you appreciate how we try to get you that information, keep you in the know on exactly what's happening, what it means, just giving you the facts and not trying to spread the fear, hit that subscribe button, catch us on the next time around here. And until then, thanks again for tuning in. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.